Okay, when we look at this door handle, it should be a dead giveaway what's actually causing the problem. Look, I can get my whole finger in between the handle and the bezel. Okay, let's look at the passenger side, which we're not having a problem with. Okay, this is the passenger side. You can see I can barely get my finger in there. So what's happening is it's a rod that connects the door handle to the door latch, and sometimes that rod will get kicked out on the end. So now it looks like that's why that one on the driver's side is like sticking out like that, because that rod is kicked out and it's actually making it look like you're pulling the handle, but you're really not. So that's about maybe some leverage that you don't have when you go to pull the handle, open the door. That's some leverage that you don't have. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that door panel, and then we're going to take that rod and we're going to bend it back in the original position. So let's do that. Okay, we got the door panel off, and just what I suspected. After I pulled the handle off, there's the problem right there. See how that's bent over? So we're going to take a pair of pliers and straighten this up straighten it up to a 90-degree angle, and then that should give us the leverage that we need to make sure that when we pull this rod, it's actually pulling. We're getting the whole entire pulling leverage that we need to release the door latch. Okay, let's do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys. I need to recap what I said earlier about this linkage. I know I said that it needs to be bent back and straightened to a 90-degree. That's not true. If anything, you want to bend this down some, because this thing moves. The way the handle is it works in a crazy way. When you pull this out, when you pull out on the handle, that little lever, that linkage kicks back. So when you pull the handle, it kicks back. I thought it actually pulled it forward, but it doesn't. So it kicks it back. So that linkage actually needs to be longer instead of shorter. So the problem is really not there. The problem is right here. This thing actually, it actually bends, and it gets a kink in it, and it actually shortened this rod. So now you don't have the long stroke like you need. So if you need to straighten this out, straighten the kink out, and if you can actually get some type of fastener or something to sort of fasten it, like say I have it fastened here, if you can get something to fasten it there, then it will have that full stroke like it should. But I was able to bend this thing, bend it out straight a little bit. It's got a little bend here, but I was able to bend it out straight, so now it has a full stroke, and now the door opens like it should. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes here. But other than trying to buy all this stuff new, I would say that would probably be a good fix for it, because I don't even think they make these rods anymore for these cars. So you may be able to find one at a junkyard, but guess what? You find one at a junkyard, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be fatigued and bent in, and actually shorter. So other than replacing the handle, which I don't really see anything wrong with the handle, I guess I could drive that pin out. You see, it's almost like the quadrant on the clutch. So it's got teeth in there. So I guess you could drive that pin out and let this handle drop down so you can get more leverage, and then put the pin back in. But then I don't know if that will put more stress on this handle and cause it to break or not. But I'm going to put this back together, and I'm going to show you how it's opening now. Okay, you see this rod here? I actually my thinking was actually wrong on this. I was thinking it would move, it was pulling it forward, but it's actually pushing it backward. So you actually need to make sure that instead of shortening this rod like I initially was trying to do, you actually need to make it longer, so to have the rod will have a longer stroke on it. they have an attachment point here, and there's a couple of bends in this thing. And I know what happened, probably what caused that was my little door lock knob had busted off once, and then the rod went underneath the door panel. So I didn't know. I was trying to open the door. I'm trying to open it. I was like, why I can't open this door? And I pull it on it, and that was actually probably bending this rod, making it shorter. So I'm pretty sure that's what caused it. So guys, remember, if you don't want to go through this like I'm doing now, if your door lock little pin, a little cover, or a knob, if it's busted or coming apart, replace it and get some quality ones, some preferably some aluminum ones, because I love LMR to death, but I bought these little plastic ones from LMR and I screwed them down and they split immediately. So what I had to do was I got some old ones off of another car and screwed them down on there. But yeah, you really want to get some quality ones, some billet ones or aluminum ones, probably better, because if you get the plastic ones, you're gonna be going through the same thing again. So let's see how it's going to open here, and I'll let you actually see the thing. See that rod's going backwards. Okay, full release, and bam, got it. Before, it was nothing happening when I would pull that door handle. So that's it, guys, and thanks for watching. Forgive me for thinking wrong on this. I don't want to mislead anybody, so that's why I was quick to correct that. Remember to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you can give me any helpful hints, please feel free to do so. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Good night.